So, there's live sub count. We're only 6 subscribers away from 900 solves, or 900 subs. And my last few streams have been, like, doing all my solves for my every subscriber equals 100 more solves series. So I'm going to be doing more of those solves today. Oh snap, a +2. 11.81 plus 2. White09 says, hi, I'm first. Nice. And DoggoCuber says, hi, chat. Hello. Welcome to the stream. $11.99. DoggoCuber says, I got 243rd in the world for Pyraminx last comp. Whoa, that's a really high ranking. What was the average? $13.47. So I'm hoping to do like 100 solves in the stream. And DoggoCuber says 2.33 average. Whoa, that's really fast. My PB average is 2.56. DoggoCuber says it's not where I want to be yet. If I got that average, I would be really happy. I don't usually ever even get sub 3 singles. $15.07. $12.17. DoggoCuber says, it's a good average for me, but I think I can definitely improve it. Maybe even top 150. Whoa, that's really high. $13.16. Messed up that pair. And a Pilo skip. 13.02. And I am using a different cube than normally, because this cube used to be my main, but then there were some loose magnets and stuff. But then I had another one of this cube, so I swapped out the pieces, and now it works good. And thanks to whoever liked the stream. $12.89. $11.18. CPMLB says, can you help me? I'm trying to get better at cubing. It's like my second most popular video on my channel, and it has like 3 tips that you can do, and I don't really know if they can make you fast quickly. And thanks to the 2 people who subscribed and liked the stream. And CPLMLB says I subbed. Thanks. 14.94. And thanks to the 3rd person who just subscribed. Cube2 Ishank says, me too. Thank you for subscribing. And thanks to the 4th person who liked the stream. I definitely misscrambled this. And Cube2 Ishank says hi. Hello. It's a great day for great ideas, says your 898th sub. Thanks a lot. Now we're only 2 away from 900. And Bubba Cube says hi. Welcome to the stream, Bubba Cubes. Snap. Another +2. 12.45. CPLMB or MLB says, what's your best time? My best time is 6.52. I got it on a previous live stream. But after watching back the live stream, it was a misscramble. And I think we just got another like on the stream, so thanks. $12.72. Doggy Keeper says it's my birthday soon, July 30th. Happy early birthday, and thanks to this whoever was the sixth like on the stream. And Q2 Shunk says, please. Nice. And CPLMB says, what's your best time in comp? My best time in competition is an 8.55 second 12. And thanks to the 7th person who liked the stream. $11.27. Oliver C says, what's your average on 3x3? I average about 11 to 12 seconds. And it's a great day for great ideas. Deal. I'm a cuber too. I make cube videos sometimes. Nice. I always like to have other cubers on the streams. And Cube2 Shunk says, I'm very close to 150 subs. Can you sub? I am at 145. Well, I don't like to just like randomly subscribe. So, I'm sorry. But I hope you hit 150 subs. Maybe some people in the chat will subscribe to you. CPMLB says, how did you make it to there? Where I average, I just kept on solving. And, yeah. I've been cubing for about, like, 2.5 years. And I know some people can be sub 10 after a whole year of cubing. But that's not me. And so I was nowhere close to sub 10. $11.09. Oliver C says, I've only been keeping for a year, and I average around 12. Nice. $14.02. CPMLB says, what method do you use? I use CFUP with full OLO and PLO, besides one OLO algorithm, which I don't know. Doggo Keeper says, I'm sub 9 after 2.5 years. Well, if only I could be that fast. It's a great day for great ideas says, I have 2 accounts. I can sub on both of them. Nice, thanks. Doggo Keeper says, I started cubing in early 2023 and with my first comp in August 2023. Nice. Cube2 Shunk says, why not go learn the last OLO? I did learn it, but then I just forgot it, and I just keep on procrastinating on learning it, because I like don't get it a lot, and then if I do, I just use Tulip. And thanks to whoever subscribed. I think that was It's a Great Day for Great Ideas other account. CPMLB says, do you have a tutorial? I don't have a tutorial for CFOP, if that's what you mean. But you can probably just look up CFOP tutorial and find one. Cube to Shank. Oh, thanks to the 900th subscriber. Cube to Shank. That abbreviation is not okay. And Cube to Shank says, I have one where I know the Tulip OLL. Yeah, I just use the Tulip because, yeah. And thanks to the 2 other people who just subscribed. And Oliver C says same. Let me learn it right now. Okay, I'll let you go learn it. $10.54. Jericho says, yo, I love your vids. Thanks. And QP Shunk says, that was me. Thanks. And CPMLB says, yes, who did you learn with? If you mean CFOP, I don't remember. It was probably JPerm's tutorial. And thanks to the other person who just subscribed. B&J says, I was the 900th sub. Congrats. Good job. And thank you for congratulating me. I messed up my VPerm. Jericho says, I was the 902nd sub. Nice. And it's a great day for great ideas. It says, okay, it worked. I subbed on my other account. Thanks. And 2 people like the stream, so thanks to the 2 people. And Bella Booper also says, I was the 902nd sub. Thanks. And ProGamer says, hi, welcome to stream, ProGamer. B&J says, what do you average on 3x3? Average about 11 to 12 seconds. And Jericho says, I'm going to be on the road to 10,000 with you. Nice. CPMLB says, how long did it take you to learn from JPerm? I don't know exactly how long. And BubbleCube says, congrats for 900 subs. Thanks a lot. And it's a great day for great ideas. Says, one of my bids, I got a sub on self while solving 3x3 and 2x2. Nice. If the sub on self was on 2x2, I've gotten a few sub ones on 2x2. And thanks to all the people who liked the stream when I was reading all those chat messages. $11.93. It's a great day for great ideas. Says, what cube bench do you have? I have this one from SpeedCube Shop. It's the space one. It's a discontinued one. It's probably still in the cubicle. You can look it up, but you can't buy it because it's discontinued. The cubicle, dark mode large mat. And then I also have a discontinued white mat from the 2023, section of mats. And then I have the 2024 blue one from the cubicle. Dr. Cubic says my PR average for 2x2 is 1.78. Well, that's a lot faster than I average. Oliver C says, what OLL do you not know? Here, I'm gonna have to solve this cube. And then put the OLL on it. It's a great day for great ideas. Says, I see the SCS large mat. Yeah, I have this one on my desk because I like it. And thanks to whoever was the 12th like on the stream. Jericho says, I'm with my friends right now and they are all watching the stream. Nice. And Nicholas Loves License Plates says, hi Andy, does anyone here love license plates? I don't know. So the OLL is, I have to take the cube apart to do it. I probably could just do it with an algorithm, but it's this OLO where there's a line and then 2 adjacent lines on the side. And then B and J says, what's your main? My main is the Moyu Weilong WRM-V9. It's the $42 one. And Super Mario Homebase says, when did you start cubing? About 2.5 years ago. So I think it was like November of 2022. I don't really know. Doggy Cuber says pizza is good. Pizza is pretty good. I completely messed up my cross. And a twisted corner. 17.89. Bubcube says 1 million subs equals face reveal. I don't think I'll ever do a face reveal. B and J says, oh, nice. And Super Mario Homebase says, OMG, you're so good at solving cubes. Thank you. I think that's what you mean. And Jericho says, what was your first cube? My first cube was, I think a Rubik's brand from, like, the 80s. It was my dad's, and then he gave it to me. I didn't learn on it, though. I learned on a normal Rubik's brand from Walmart. So that's the first sub 10 of the stream, 9.97. Jericho says, do you still have that cube? Yeah, I do still have it. One 11.1. Super Mario Homebase says, what method do you use? CFOP? Yeah, I do use CFOP. Jericho says, can you go get that cube? Yeah, I'll go grab that cube. I'll be back in just a second. So here's the cube. The stickers are peeling and stuff, and it has the old color scheme, and it turns pretty badly. B and J says, do you want to battle on CS Timer? I think we average this game on 3x3. Well, I like to do all of my solves on Cube Desk, and then, I'm trying to think of how to word this. Then I could solve, like, on my own time, like when I can solve. Jericho says that's really cool, thanks. And Oliver C says, I can battle on CubeDisk if you want. I think you need like the CubeDisk Premium subscription or like the Pro to do that, to battle with a certain person. I don't know though. Loki says, do a solve with this cube, I mean the old one. Okay, I will do a solve. It's a great day for great ideas. Says I have a cheat timer, but I used to use CS timer. Nice. I'm trying to plan my cross, but it's hard because the color scheme. So, I got a 31 for the solve, and I'll put it into CubeDesk. Super Mario Homebase says, is 3x3 your favorite puzzle? Well, if you mean like event, Pyraminx is my favorite event, which surprises a lot of people. And then Jericho says, how many cubes do you have and what's your favorite one? I have like 140, and my favorite cube is this cube. It's signed by a lot of fast people, like Max Park. It's a great day for great ideas. Says, okay, I'm gonna go to upload another Cubes video. See ya. Okay, see you soon. $14.36. Pretty bad time. Jericho says, yeah, that's so cool. Thanks. And DJ says we could race and I'll just type my times in chat. Okay. Movie Bros says I have to wait until Friday to get my Tornado V4. I don't know what to do other than Mega, 2x2, or Scube. I think you should do either Mega Minx or 2x2. Because 2x2 you can learn a lot of stuff and get fast. And B&J says, alright. And Gatesway says, sorry, I am late. It's okay. Also, guys, one goal that I've been trying to get on live streams is getting viewers from every continent. So, if you want to, then say in chat what country you're from. $11.71. Movie Bro says, or use my RCM 2020 that the Tornado V4 is replacing, but it's super slow and worn and the lube is doing nothing, sadly. Oh, maybe you can clean it out and then it will be better. B&J says I got 13.68. I messed up. I think that was like racing the 11.71. Gatesway says sorry, the notification did not pop up. It's okay. And B&J said, oh, I already read that. Movie Bird says I cleaned it, still slow. Oh, okay. Bubba Cube says that's you on your profile picture, right? Yeah, that's me. $13.18. Movie Bro says I'll just have to wait until Friday to be a good 3x3 solver again. And I think we did just get another... No, I feel like we've had 12 likes. But if we did just get another like, then thanks to whoever did that. Movie Bro says I can use the RS3M, just my times aren't fast. Well, maybe you can, like, learn stuff on that cube, so then when you get your Tornado V4, you'll be even faster. And thanks to whoever just liked the stream. Oh, I DNF'd. Bubba Cube says that looks like graffiti on your profile picture. Yeah, that's like kind of what it's supposed to be. Movie Bro says I'm almost sub 10. Nice. I'm not really that close to being sub 10. Like, I've averaged 12 seconds since, like, November, really, of last year. Gatesway says, I don't get how people are so fast. Me neither. I think it's just a lot of practice and stuff. Movie Bro says, I've learned 2 more OLLs. Nice. Jericho says, what's your most expensive cube? It's probably the Go Cube. I have it in a cool pattern from the app. Yeah. $14.36. Andrika says, what's your cheapest cube? I have one from the Cubicle that's just $1. But it's 99 cents. Oliver C says, what's your best competition average? 11.24 seconds. And B and J says, I got 12.52. Well, I don't know which solve that was racing, but it would have been any of my last 3 solves. Snap, another DNF. It's a great day for great ideas, says I'm back. Welcome back to the stream. And B and J says 10.44. Yeah, I DNF'd, so you automatically beat me. .17. I think that's the fastest. Wait, no, I got a step 10 earlier. It's a great day for great ideas, says, do you have a GAN? Yeah, I have like 5 GAN cubes. I don't really like GAN cubes, because I think you could get a MoU cube for like half the price that's just as good, and I just don't really like the way GAN cubes feel. .12. Jericho says, are you going to the World Championships in Sweden? I'm not. I don't think I'll ever go to the World Championships. Gage Play says, or B&J says 11.30. I don't know which solve that was for, but yeah. Gage Play says, what method should I learn for pyramids after the beginner's method? Probably, like, I didn't learn this. I learned L4E right after the beginner's method. But intuitive L4E is good. That's where you take a solve piece in the bottom, and then you solve it, and then you solve the rest. What was that? Oh. It's a great day for great ideas. Says, do you have the GAN 11M? Because I have one. I don't really have any of the numbered GAN 11 cube, or any of the numbered GAN cubes. Oliver C says yes, 9.56. Good job on the sub 10. And B and J says 11.19. I think that was for the 14, and that beat it. And Admin Ken says hi again. Hello, welcome to the stream. .82. And I inserted an F12 pair in the wrong slot. That's a pretty bad solve, 17.23. Oliver C says, do you know any ZB? I know the stream just froze. It was saying, like a thing, a pop-up message thing. Oliver C says, do you know any ZB? I know, like, 5 or 6 ZBLLs, but that's it. And Admin Ken says, you still remember me, right? Yeah, you were on some past streams. And thanks to the other person who just liked the stream. .43. Bean just says 9.59, yes, sub 10. Good job on sub 10. And Red Tribune says, what's up? Welcome to the stream. And whoever just subscribed, thanks. And whoever liked the stream, thanks. $16.58. It's a great day for great ideas. Says, hope you get to 1,000 by the end of July. It's one of my goals this year to hit 1,000 subs before the end of the year. And now I'm only less than 100 away. So thanks everyone who has subscribed. $12.57. And I made a and thanks to the 2 people who subscribed. And it's a great day for great ideas. Says 95 subs away. Yeah, now it's 94. So I made a community post like a little while ago, and thanks to whoever just subscribed. That was like put your comments down below for a QNA. I was gonna do it at 800 subs, but then I was at like 850. So I'll answer the questions now. It's just taking a second to load. I'll scramble this cube while it loads. Post. And Fu says hello. Welcome to the stream. I'm trying to just control F4. Okay. I guess I just have to scroll through all my community posts. Boba Cube says, hope you 1,000 subs by the end of the week. That would be really hard, I think. But thanks. And Red Shabine says, I subbed you on some of my other accounts. Thanks. And I'm looking for the community post I made. Here it is. B&J says 10.37. Nice. And it's a great day for great ideas. What is that paper thing covering the camera? Oh, this? It's a lamp. So I'm gonna be answering my questions now from a community post I made like a month ago for some questions. Peppermint says, you want to race me? I don't know. And Jewel Riley says, what is a popular cube that you don't like? What is a popular cuber that you don't like? Maybe their personality, maybe you just don't like something else about them. I think all cubers are good. So I don't really have an answer for that question. Kenny says, what is your fastest solved cube? My fastest time is 6.52. Smile X says, will you go to the WCA Seattle USA World Championships? That already happened. I guess I'm kind of late with this, and I didn't go. Gatespa says, if you could make a speed cube, what would it be good at? It would be good at getting fast times. And Gatespace also says, why do you use the methods you use? What are the reasons you use them? That's what I'm trying to say. So, like, the reason I use CFOP for 3x3 is because it's the method I learned. And for, like, other events, like Pure Minx F4A, because it's faster than the beginner's method. Yeah. And Gatesway says, what is your favorite weird puzzle? I like the banana cube. And I like cubing says, favorite PLO better not be NB. I like the J perm, and this one is gonna shock a lot of people, but the V perm alg that I use is really nice. So I really like V perm. And Gatesway says, who do you think will beat the Woodpecker next? I think Yi Hang Wang for single and for average. Vanith something says, how did you learn for OLO and PLO? I found algorithms and then I trained them. Dream Plays Minecraft says, what was your first Rubik's Cube? This one. And then Smile X says, who was your inspiration at cubing? I don't really have one. And Hack the Cube says, how did you start cubing? I had this cube, and I wanted to learn how to solve it, but I couldn't. So then I got a Rubik's 2x2, and then I learned how to solve that, and then I learned a 3x3. And so that was all the questions. And CPMLB says, did you learn with JPerm beginner? The tutorial I used, it was some random tutorial, but it worked. Oh, and thanks to whoever just subscribed. $10.94. $13.46. It's a great day for great ideas says, what cube cover do you recommend? So the Cubicle has this one. I think they have newer versions now. This one's older, but it works good. And then I have a SpeedCube Shop one. It's smaller, which I like, but I just like the Cubicle more, so I have the Cubicle one in the background. Cube says, Yi Hang Wang just get 3.06 again. Did he tie it? Because I know he got one previously, but, like, did he tie it? That's a pretty bad solve, 15.58. It's a great day for great ideas says, I recently got the Soup Timmy video game mini mat. It is limited edition. Nice. Movie Bro says, do you get stuff from the Cubicle and SpeedCube Shop? Yeah, I do, but I get mainly from the Cubicle because it's closer to where I live. But, like, the GTS 3M, it's a really old cube. The model is from 2018. So it's pretty old, but I went to go buy it on the Cubicle, but it was discontinued. So I was like, oh no, I really want this cube because I wanted it for blind solving. But then I looked on SpeedCube Shop and they had it. So then I got it and some lubes. 12.86. Gatesway says, yes, I have like 3 questions. Nice. And James Gimberto says, hello, Andy. Welcome to the stream. $11.90. And, oh, thanks to whoever just subscribed. Now we're only 1 away from 910. Snap. Another DNF. So I've done about 50 solves on this stream. Movie Bro says, even though the Cubicle is close to me, I get stuff from SpeedCube Shop because of JPerm. Yeah, sometimes when I go to comps sponsored by Speakeep Shop, there will be like 5% or a $5 gift card there, and then I use that. And it's a good day for good ideas. Says copy paste into the URL bar if you want. I don't know what you mean. Gizmo says Jewel Riley is me on the QNA. Nice. And it's a great day for great ideas. Says it's unlisted right now. The live stream. If you mean the live stream, then my live stream thing says it's public. Oh, it's a great day for great ideas. Says my new video. Oh, okay. So that's another really bad solve. 14.32. So this morning I was doing some solves, and then I got a really good scramble, and then I got a 7-second solve, but then I plus 2'd it. Oh, and thanks to whoever just subscribed. Oh, I stopped the timer early. It's a great day for good ideas. It won't send the link for some reason. That's weird. $10.29. It's a good day for good ideas. Says maybe the chat mods removed it. I don't know if I have it where it doesn't allow people to send links. I don't think I do. But also sometimes, like, I think on my last stream, someone was trying to put, oh snap, another DNF, a reconstruction in the chat, and then it was being held and stuff. So sometimes it just holds random stuff. It's a great idea. It's a great day for great ideas. Says it's not a direct link. You have to copy paste it. Okay. $11.99. Oh snap, another plus 2. And 2 and fan cubing says, hi, welcome to the stream. Gatesby says, thank you for doing the Q&A. You're welcome. 11.99, same time as last time, but plus 2. For my last solves, like my last few solves, like last 7 solves, it's been getting a normal solve, and then not. Like getting a DNF or a plus 2. $12.42. This is a 1-move cross with an already made F2L pair. Oh snap, and I plus 2'd it. 11.26, so I'm continuing the streak of getting a normal solve and then a penalty. And thanks to whoever was the 16th like on the stream, maybe we can get to 20 likes. $16.72. It's a great day for great ideas says, wait, I have the same keyboard. Whoa. I think this keyboard's really old. To Infant Keeping says a comma. Nice. $10.79, and thanks to whoever just subscribed. Hopefully I don't get too many subscribers to where YouTube thinks that it's all just bots, because that happened one time, and then I got 55 subscribers in a live stream, and then since I got so many, YouTube thought they were all bots and removed them. So, guys, make sure you like the stream, and maybe, like, say some stuff in chat, and I just plus 2'd. So, that way you don't get unsubscribed, and then I won't be sad. $11.08. $11.78. Astro Pi says hi. Hello, welcome to the stream. I completely messed up my U-perm. 16.63. Astro Pi says, what's your average? I average around 11 to 12 seconds. $16.55, another really bad solve. Nicholas Loves License Plate says, okay, bye guys, I have to do more homework for a big boy class called AP Push, or A Push. Good luck with your homework. AstroPie says, 11 to 12 seconds is pretty good, thanks. And It's a Great Day for Great Ideas says, do you have an Ivy Cube? Yeah, I have 2 Ivy Cubes. One is stickered and one is stickerless. Because one time on the cubicle, I was making an order, and then there was a sale where if you spent a certain amount of money, you got a free Ivy Cube. So I was like, I mean, another cube won't hurt. So I got it for free. AstroPie says, I only get like 30 to 40. That's still good. I mean, I've been cubing for like 2.5 years. So I don't even know if my average is good where I am. It's a Great Day for Great Ideas says, do you have the Chi one? Yeah, they're both cheese. And Gitsu says, I am back. Welcome back to the stream. $13.74. I've done 64 solves on this stream. Hopefully I can get to doing 100 solves on this stream. I might get to there because I usually stream for about an hour, and I've been streaming for 50 minutes, but I don't want to stop on a random number. I might get to 80 or something. Funado says hi. Welcome to the stream. And thanks to the 17th like on the stream, whoever that was. And now we have 18 likes. So thanks to the other person who that was. Now we're only 2 likes away from 20 likes. Oh, I stopped my timer early by accident. So that's another DNF. It's a great day for great ideas says, I found you on my For You page, so I guess I'm lucky. Yeah, anyone who gets recommended one of my videos is really lucky. Because then they get to see the best keeping content in the world. Just kidding, I don't know if I make the best videos or not. $13.39. Funado says 911. Yeah, I started the stream with 894. Funado says call the cops. I don't think my subscriber number is trying to call the cops. $14.47. And this is I think a 3-move cross. $9.77. Funny says what 2x2 you use. I don't know which one is my main yet. The GAN 2x2 or the MGC Elite, which I unboxed in my latest video. Because I like them both. $12.55. $11.27. So I've done 71 solves in this stream. I'll probably get to 80. Or if I hit 1 hour of streaming, then I'll stop probably. Thanks to whoever just subscribed. Now we're one more closer to 1,000. Funado says, I also just did a 2x2 unboxing. Nice. Funado says, and Tornado V2. Oh, I didn't know they still made those. I thought they were discontinued. $14.15. Funado says, oh sorry, Tornado V4. It's okay. Yeah, I got one of those last year. and I thought it was better than the Tornado V3. $13.74. Gazewood says, how I found you was I went to the tab of people that are live, and then I went through and picked a live stream. It was not yours, but I didn't like it. Then I got to yours and loved it, and I've been stuck. Thanks. $14.67. So after this next solve, I will have done 75. $12.45. Gagefish says, it was back for you, did not live stream very much, so I got really lucky, lol. Yeah. BabyCube says, nose reveal? I don't know. $12.93. Fun Needle says 5.19 2x2 solve I just got. Nice, good job. So that last solve was a start to my, it was gonna be my final average of 5. So yeah, of this stream probably. $12.14. $13.66. $14.443. And Funado says 4.77 2x2 solve. Good job. So guys, I think this is going to be the last solve of the stream. $14.58. So that's a 13.67 average 5 for my last average 5. Funado says, can you do a square 1 solve? Yeah, I'll just have to go grab my square 1 really quick. So here's my square 1. It's the MGC. I don't really practice square 1 though, so this might be really bad. Oh wait, I just realized I'm mis-scrambling this. And I already mis-scrambled this. So I'm just gonna hand scramble. Okay. Squirt one hurts my brain. By the way, it moves. Nice. Oh, I have parity. Let's hope I don't mess this up. So that's a pretty terrible solve for me. I average like 40 seconds. B and J says, what is your biggest n by n cube? A 7x7. And Charlie Lamprey says, hi, welcome to the stream. So I think I did like 80 solves today on 3x3, and I hit 900 subs. And yeah, so I think that's gonna be it for today's stream. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. And B&J says, can I see the 7x7? Yeah, here's one of my 7x7s. It's the MGC, but I mean the Alpha one, the Moyu 7x7. So I think that's gonna be it for today's stream. Make sure you guys subscribe and like and watch my other videos. Okay, bye.